From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Breaks into the open. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you.
There he goes. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Temple.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He gets a block. Got a little room. He'll be out of bounds at the 44-yard line, but the big return has them in striking distance already. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like...
Leaping grab for a big gain. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's second and goal. Takes a handoff. It's Morgan. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And they take it in for 6 more points.
No.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, we're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling like that.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Owls.
And how about that? Wasting no time. You go down, you give up 6 with your defense, but you come out aggressive. First play, Palmer, take a shot down the field and go make a big play.
You're seeing both of these offenses now, David, have success trading blows these last 2 drives. If this keeps up, we're going to have a barn burner.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Tackled immediately after the catch. Kennesaw State right back to work. Making side adjustments here. To the air. It's Collins. Here comes the heat. Fires on the move. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Tough to get a rhythm off the bench, and the first one is incomplete.
Yeah, and you could tell he wanted to get it to the big man, and I would too, by the way. You got a 6'4", 6'5", 6'17" wide receiver out there. You want to throw it up so he can make a play. Set those feet first, then you give it to him.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll go to the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for space, it's Morgan. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the 3rd play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the first down, and stay on the field.
And the defense played that one beautifully, and they'll knock him down for a loss. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Well, the offense is trying to go with a trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. It's good. And now they regain the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hardy. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield on first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go right back downfield. He's going for the big play. Goes high to pull it in. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Good right down the boulevard. And we're locked up here in the third. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We get things going here with a look at Charlotte taking on the number 6 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the 49ers with the lead right now in the first half. This has been a good one, a battle of 1-0 teams. Now let's take a look at some other top 25 action going on around the country.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Owls in the hurry up. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Collins. Here's the pressure. Makes a connection. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Owls come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. On the ground, it's Morgan. Maybe some room here. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the run, it's Morgan. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
hate that.
And guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Second down, he'll throw it. He uncorks one deep. Pulls it in on the right. Running free. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Owls. That one will give them the lead.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. and he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44.
I do like they do this shit a lot here.
Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. It's Collins. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. And he's in. Touchdown, Owls.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he's not going to take the touchback. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point. And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Hauls it in.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the catch, and he's free. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak.
Turning it on. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the 1st half. And here they are in the 2nd half defending a deep ball.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Might be calling a hot route. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
They just keep firing. Let's it fly. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Quick strike through the air for the score. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. He might want another play. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Trying play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And 3rd and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down stop.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. These corners going to give them some space. Off play action on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
And you can't get it all back in one play, but I really like that second down, man. I mean, that's a big positive. They weren't thinking about the run. They were thinking pass after that disaster of first down, what it was. So you kind of make this a little bit more manageable, easier play call now on third down.
It's caught. At the 35, he's open. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
This is a shootout, both offenses.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense trying to take it back. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wants to adjust the pattern. Booster. Let it go. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fakes the grab. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. The Owls are in the hurry-up.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Turns it on in midfield. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field.
The offense coughs it up. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Back to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown! Owls rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. The extra point here would tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth.
And listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see you got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. The Owls come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Keep it on the ground. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Running inside, it's Smith. Fights off a defender. There's a crease. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown Owls. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. The Owls right back down the field with the answer. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he's going to bring this one out. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. And now this offense needs a late fourth-quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. The give and tick, 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 tick. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Handoff to the single back. Oh, he's got some space. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get...
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Owls!
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Kennesaw State will go on the attack, the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Snap in the shotgun. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck-it-up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. This offense has it with really good field position. The give is to Smith. There's some room. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Owls. His 3rd touchdown of his game and his 3rd on the season.
Well, obviously this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year, coming into this one 0-1, but a great job there getting that drive, putting 6 up on the board. They've got a comfortable lead. They wanted to turn the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy 2nd down situations with some positive runs on 1st down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll pull it down and run.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
There he goes. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Owls want to move quickly. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just doesn't play great, doesn't get to the football to make a play.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Mm-hmm.